this way.
Got it.
All right. This is our flow control valve, and we took the handle off on purpose, and it's up here. This is so that it allows only 8 gallons a minute to come through the system.
Oh, you've dialed it to that?
Yes.
Okay.
We've calibrated based on this down here.
Got
and
it.
It's only because this handles 10 gallons a minute for adequate treatment. Pressure release is up here, just like the ones in Verbo.
Okay.
You push both of them.
Yes.
This is a 5 micron down to 1 micron.
Okay.
We will, no doubt, by the time we come back in May, we'll bring some spare parts that we can have them on hand. I'm thinking when we find that there's no water going to the tank, and these, maybe we check on these in 6 months. And just maybe 6 months ago, they're pretty clean, stick them back up and let them run.
Okay.
And every 6 months we check on them. Tools here,
Yep.
are up here. To change the light bulb, this is our spare light bulb. I don't know what to do with it other than put it right up here. That's the best place I can think for it.
Okay.
If the light bulb needs to be changed, which will be in a year from now, we will take this off, squeeze it, and it pulls off. This is just the cap. And then this, ultimately, I'm not going to take it off because we're filtering. This just pulls off, and this is actually the light bulb right here that gets unscrewed. Because
So the power control just pops off and then the light bulb screws out.
I mean, literally, it's
Okay.
no different than a power or
Like a plug.
To a computer.
Okay.
Pops. I mean, you might have to jiggle it off a little bit,
Okay.
because there's 2 prongs and it's a little difficult. But once you pull that off, this is the light bulb right here. It just has to be unscrewed. The light bulb is in a test tube, a very long 2-foot test tube. You pull the light out, you throw the light away because it's broke or it's dead. And the test tube probably needs to be cleaned because it's probably going to have rust or other garbage on it. And so CLR, Windex, something like that. Once it's cleaned, you put the light back into the tube and then the whole assembly back in. Put the back on, cap back on, you're good to go. It is literally changing a light bulb like you would a fluorescent light bulb. And then you turn this, righty tighty, lefty loosey. That's the light bulb.
That's the bulb.
Alright, and that's it. And then open the hatch up, pull the valve out, and then put the new one in, right back in. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I usually give it a nice push. This gets rotated so you can put the top back on, line it up. There's grooves here, goes back on, and wiggle it back on. You're back in service. The most hardest part about the whole thing is putting the cap on.
I noticed.
You should not be able to you should not worry about this cap until another year from now minimum. And the way we have it on off, this light probably will last.
And does this controller tell you when that bulb's burnt out?
Yeah, what it has is a 365-day counter.
I saw that.
And so the 365 days, it's meant to be continuously on. And so this will count down. This might.
Is it going to reset every time the power goes off?
It might be. But you know what? We're going to keep track of it. In a year from now, we're going to change it. Because this is 2017 year. And sometime January, February, March, we're going to replace it. So anyway, the little manual up here tells you the green lights and everything for that.
Okay.
Tucked in there. And I think that might be it. Pressure gauge. We realize the pressure gauge is useless because what it's going to do is it's going to tell you the tank is full by only about maybe at 1 psi or 2. So it's pointless. But this is one of the top of the line pressure gauges.
Cool. It looks
yeah,
really
it's
nice.
very cool. It looks nice, but it really is kind of pointless. So the one at the pump is better. Anyway, keep this here, there. I can't think of anything else. Oh, yeah, okay, so let's say we want to change the filters, okay? When we change it, there's gonna be all kinds of water rushing in. So you can close both of those 2 valves, drain the system here, and then change one at a time, or both at the same time if you like. And then once you have them back up again, open the 2 valves, close this, and that way you won't get wet. All those 2 and this are so you won't get wet when you change this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because when you start doing this, you'll get water splashing all over the place.
Okay.
So you close both of them, let it drain out of here. This is just, It'll drain for like a 30 seconds
I hope they don't use that.
and be done. What's that?
I hope they don't use that.
This will be clean water coming out.
Clean.